You know, I feel like maybe series is a little too inspired by Nim Nim. Because last episode, we pulled a gauge. Yeah. It's okay though. Incremental improvement, which is what we're hoping to do today. Get back into the positive win of things, rack up more wins, hopefully hunt down some targets. But before we go into that, we got some important announcements to divvy up and let you guys know. First off, we have a new channel affiliate. Please feel free to go down below into the description and check out the new affiliate link that we have with your playmat. Using the code provided down below in the description, you can make your own custom sleeves and playmats using that link, and you get to help the channel. And so if you don't want to join the Patreon or the YouTube channel membership, but you still want to help the channel and fund this never-ending addictive cardboard cycle in which I continuously search for cards and it takes me inevitably 10 or 20 episodes to pull a phalanx, there's your opportunity. And then the big announcement, the big one that I've been contemplating when I want to kind of let it all out into the world. Episode 30 of Sealed Only Dragunity will be the finale. Let that sink in. We got something planned for the finale, and I think I'm gonna have fun with it, so keep your eyes on the horizon. And anyway, with all that out of the way, like, comment, subscribe, share, notification bell, all that fun stuff. We're going into the packs. Obligatory, but you may be wondering how else we're filling up the budget. There you go. We want greed so we can have a trap, negator, floodgatey kind of thingy, I guess. And we still have targets that we need. Let's not beat around the bush, and then you all know why we're opening this set, because, yeah, we still have to hunt down a Remus. We haven't pulled him yet. We finally got a Legatus last week. Oh yeah, that's right. Konami does an extra sticker. They have more sticky stickers. Oh, behold. Ooh, 3 different ones, but no blue eyes, unfortunately. Okay, let's get the fish of the gadgets out of the... No, we'll start with the Ghost from Pass. We're doing a sandwich. We start with the firewall, and then we will pass. Get it? See what I did there? Anyway, I'm just gonna open the park now. Recover. Molten Conductor Field. Fairy Tale Roca. Shunvine Healer, and it's a monster. Hold on. Is it a wind? Oh, whatever. Let's just... Oh! Yes! Oh, yes. Ultra Pile. We finally pulled him. We have it. We have a Remus and we have a Legatus. Obviously, we want more Remus, but we finally got him. Oh my god. For those of you who've been living under a rock and don't know what Remus does, it's Dragon, Tuner, Effect, Monster Level 2, Wind, 800 attack, 800 defense, but more importantly, cannot be used as Synchro 2 except for Synchro 7 of a Dragunity monster. Doesn't matter. Because you can discard this card, add Dragon Ravine from your deck to your hand. If you control a Dragunity monster, you can special summon this card from your GY, but banish it when it leaves the field. Also, cannot special summon monsters from the extra deck except dragon monsters. Hard once per turn. Can make Gaydurg with this, with Legatus. So pitch him, add Dragon Ravine, activate Dragon Ravine, pitch a card, add Legatus, special summon Legatus, special summon this, Gaydurg, Baby Rock, Crystal Wing. No normal summon, 5 summons. Game changer. Finally. Fist of the Gadgets. Let's get greedy. Let's get greedy! Brotherhood of the Firefist Rooster. Firefist Cardinal. Tiger King. Defcon Bird. And Tanky. This card should be limited, but we're going to make a secret pile. and a super pile. Because we can do that now. Ghost from the past again. Come on. Another Legatus, another Remus. Time Thief Startup. Also, what else would be good? Dragunity Whirlwind would be nice. Sunseed Twin, Sunavalon Bloom, Paradox Seal of Correction, and it's a spell, and Orchestrated Return. Okay. I think that one box just paid for itself, and just having that Remus alone makes a huge, even if this is the only card we pull today, that alone is amazing. And the Mega Pack. We are really looking at the Secret Rare slot, because Borlode Savage, and actually Pisty. Arguably, if Elpy gets banned, that's cool. We don't really need it. I mean, yes, we do need it, but like, hypothetically speaking, Atum does the same thing that Elpy does, but Pisty. Pisty is how we abuse Dragunity Knight Gatorg. Draw, Discharge, Spiritual Entanglement, Marintis Battle Ocean, Sunlight Wolf, Fury of Fire, Neospace Connector, Whitefish Salvage, Overburst Dragon, and Crackdown. It's a good secret, but we'll put, since they're two different kinds of secret. Principal Burial, Useless Reprint. Okay. We haven't had a rare pile in a hot minute, and we're gonna have a very fat common pile. Okay, so that Mega Pack didn't do much. Luckily I have more, so we're definitely gonna have to revisit this Mega Pack. Sets, unfortunately, and the last pack for today, like I said, if Remus is the only card we pull, I shall be happy. Resonator Engine. Heretic Seal of Convocation. That's a good card. Modolce Petting Sasur. Cause Module. It's a monster. Is it a wind? No, it's a dark. It's Vampire Volvode. It's Dracula. Blah. It's my vampire noise. Blah. Okay, that's cool. Yeah, alright. Well, we literally pulled one card today, but it is an extremely important card. Oh, hello, Remus. How I have missed you in my deck. Let's go edit this deck. Okay. With a Remus in the deck, this changes a few things, and also the ban list, yeah. Let's address the elephant in the room. Elpy is gone. But really, we didn't actually need it because we have Heretic King of Atum. So we effectively already have an Elpy in our deck that is arguably better during the combo. What we really need is Pisty, so hopefully one of these episodes we'll be able to see them in the new card slot. But in the meantime, we've gone ahead and we've added a Boral Sword in, we've added a Lancea, we've switched the place with a Ghost Ogre and Ghost Bell between the main and the sides. We've added another Gator to just help, really abuse that Baby Rock to see if we can't get some more plays going on. And then we just cut out the Sphere mode and the Triple Burst as well, just because they don't really have a place there. And then Dragon Shrine and Heavenly Spheres, just to tweak around the ratios and everything. But I think we got a pretty clean list. Alright, so this first duel is not just any mirror that Patron J-Chip from the J-Chip Show is facing us down with. We're going up against Phoenix Flare's version of Dragunity. The, creme de la creme, the highest possible tier in terms of competitiveness that it can go. Luckily, though, we have an Ash in hand, and we know the deck very well. That's one thing that I think I have an advantage over my lovely patron. Matchup knowledge. I know my deck's choke points, but at the same time, he's got a lot more powerful tools that he can easily break boards with. And, yeah. Look, that's a familiar combo. It makes a crystalling. I mean, luckily we're Dark Rule no more, so we don't have to worry about any damage or anything, but it's still going to be very tough because there are choke points that can be easily exploited when you're also dealing with the same mirror. So we are going to face an extremely high uphill battle because he's got access to cards that I definitely don't have. But at the same time, having a very beefy Reed Bear with a Loon equipped with that, every time Loon, once per turn, Loon can re-equip stuff if the special card is sent to the graveyard. Oh yeah, I love that effect. But anyway, I'm sitting pretty on a fat Arid Bear who is such a broken synchro. And having Remus now to extend even further, bringing out Ascalon for the banish, and we actually clean up game number 2 real easy. But now it's our turn to go second. This time around again, and this time we have no interruptions. So we're gonna see what is going to happen. Well, we're basically gonna see what kind of board J-Chip is able to build, and if we can possibly break through it. Oh my god. The Odd Eyes Revolution, it's such a good secret rare that we're probably never gonna get for this deck, but we're gonna have to go through 3 interruptions. Technically 4 with the spheres because it'll bounce into Goliath. But luckily, when you bait out the Omni Negate and then Raigeki the field, it's all good. Oh, don't you just love unleashing powerful one-ofs? And now we sit pretty on 2 monster negates. And at this point, we clean up. We actually win. And now we move on to the next match. Guess who's back? Ray is back. But this isn't just any Sky Striker. We're playing Eldritch Striker. Striker Lich. The golden gal with the golden lore. Yeah, we're jumping off the deep end. And we kind of have to play it safe and see if we don't get hit with a whole bunch of back row. Popping and disrupting our field. But luckily, you know, having a Remus and Grave, we can still get some plays out the gate, even though our ducks kind of fizzled a wee bit. We can climb into a Crystal Wing, and we had a Groot in hand, so we can extend into our Romulus, search out our, you know, our standard plays and everything. We can then go into our Gator, and this is good. We're in an okay position, but that back row, I don't have any interaction for that back row at the current moment, which is what is really worrying me. However, at this stage, it does not quite matter just yet. If it's a Sky Striker spell card, I don't have to worry about it until I get rid of all of his main monsters and monsters, and I end up, all what's left is a Conquistador, which I end up banishing, so that way we don't get any graveyard effects or anything like that. And, yeah, well, it was a way right here. So, the grind game continues, because we all know Sky Striker engaged it and never came back, and now it's the advent of grind games, but luckily, he doesn't have any follow-ups, so we take the first game. But I'm still very worried because now I have to find a way to out a Mystic Mine, and I literally just pass. I can't play through that mine. I didn't draw any of my spell or trap removal, so I kind of had to do it the old-fashioned way, the grindy way. Luckily, this is not Mystic Mine Burn, so it's just a matter of surviving, not getting destroyed by a bunch of golden boys that are juiced up, and then getting poked by Hayate. And hoping that we can kind of not worry about too much back row disruption. It's very tricky, but sometimes you can just drop a big fat even. And then you can combo off from there. As if there's no interaction at all, because with one card in hand that has not been used, and a Golden Lord, what do we have to worry about? Now we just have a big ol' Rebear, and guess what? She's after battle. So you know what that means? That means we're gonna get rid of another resource for his cutting off his Golden Lord engine plays. This is good. This is disruptive. We may not have lethal just yet, but we are slowly out-grinding the ultimate grind deck. I have so much fear and respect for Sky Striker. And we just go and get rid of his board, and we go into good old spheres. Because guess what? You can't go into a link play with your Sky Striker token if it's bounced and then you have a Goliath on board. How are you going to access your plays? And, you know, when I'm trying to go for lethal with that Dux, that does get Solemn Judgment, so that sucks. It does keep me off lethal, which also means that he can continue to draw out the grind game, which is worrisome because I know he's got probably a plethora of traps. For all I know, I'm going to get hit by a Torrential Tribute or something along those lines. But it does turn out I can push in for me. That Solemn Judgment actually helped me eventually. I just had to draw into a Dux. Now for the final match.
of this episode. We're already on a 2-1 record, beating the Mirror and a very competitive meta deck. Now we're going up against Armed Dragon Thunder Assault mode. But again, we get to go first, so we get to pop off and build a board workshop. But I don't know we're playing Assault mode yet, so I play it safe, go Spheres, Crystal Wing, Barbager, safe board, can have a Monster Negate, Spell Negate, and a Bounce. Turns out that Monster Gate was just enough to stop his high reflective tuner play, and we just sweep in with the good old Boro Sword, old reliable, sweeping for that win. This time though, he plays it smart and actually goes first, realizing that if I go first, I'm going to build a pretty good board at this point. So now we have to deal with an Omni Negate. I think we can, because we baited out with Remus, because we already have the Dragon Ravine in hand. Which means we can now pop off without any monsters in our way, and we can just push in for lethal damage. And oh, does it feel good baiting negates left and right and breaking boards. The deck has come so far from where it used to be. And we just go into a big old juicy board of big monsters, and we sweep up another 3-0 win. This week was impressive. We took on a full-power Dragunity deck, which I think can be pretty much on par with full-power Dragon Link. We beat Sky Striker Eldritch. So essentially we beat 2 very strong meta decks and a very off-the-wall road deck. So solid performance all around. The deck feels amazing now. That one Remus makes so much of a difference. Wow. You know, with all that now being said, and actually knowing that this finale is episode 30, we're going in now pretty strong. We are now starting to really hit our stride. And with that, this episode of Sealed Only Dragunity comes to a close. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to stay tuned for future updates on the channel, and why not just join the Discord server whilst you're at it. But with all that, I will see you in the next episode.